may find out this week if construction can resume on the CMP corridor. Good evening, I'm Pat Callahan.
And I'm Cindy Williams. Avangrid, parent company of CMP, has gone to court to overturn the law passed by voters last month.
In court today, lawyers for the company, the state, and their supporters argued the case with Avangrid, saying even a few more months' delay in construction could mean the project will never be completed. Here's News Center Maine's Don Carrigan.
The corridor itself may be almost all cleared, but the legal fight is far from done. The Question 1 referendum, passed by about 60% of Maine voters, is scheduled to take effect in just 4 more days. So Avangrid and the NECEC are trying to stop it, asking the Maine Business Court to issue a preliminary injunction that would prevent the law from taking effect.
That plaintiffs undertook that construction in good faith, with full intent to complete the project pursuant to the law then existing.
The lawyer for Avangrid and NECEC telling the virtual court hearing that the new law is unconstitutional, primarily because of the retroactive portion they say would deprive the company of what are called vested rights, all the work and money already invested under valid permits.
By November 2nd, which was the election, and of course, construction was suspended voluntarily a few weeks after that, the expenditure, and this was just money spent, is $449.8 million, which represents 43% of the total project cost estimate.
He argued there is plenty of constitutional precedent to protect those rights, and also insisted the company started construction in good faith with all the needed permits and shouldn't be stopped now. But the lawyer for the state defending the decision by Maine voters said those permits were already being challenged when construction began.
Nothing can vest or even begin to vest until litigation concerning the permits are concluded.
And Assistant Attorney General Jonathan Bolton cited some of those same court precedents to argue against Avangrid's claims.
Even if the court believes that NECEC has established a likelihood that they have acquired vested rights, that is insufficient. The court should rule that is insufficient to actually establish a due process constitutional claim.
It will be a complex decision, and with the law about to take effect December 19th, the judge said he expects to make a ruling in the next 2 days before that happens. But both sides have said whichever one loses is almost certain to appeal. That means this corridor case is likely to go on for some time. In Portland, Don Carrigan, News Center, Maine.
Now, if Avangrid wins the preliminary injunction, it is not clear whether construction would be allowed to start up right away. That could be decided by the court if there's an appeal. The Maine DEP suspended the project permit last month pending the decision in this case. Whichever way the judge rules on the preliminary injunction, the court will then need to decide on the actual claim that the new law violates the Maine Constitution.